just chilling, you know, and like, minding my own business as usual. It's not like there's other times where I don't mind my own business, so it's not nothing out of the ordinary. So like, it ain't nothing new. So yeah, I mean, lately, well, today is actually quite a full moon today. If you didn't notice, and if you don't know that about me, I actually love full moons. I'm a big man. I'm a big fan of full moons. I feel when there's a full moon around, I feel really great. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm a wolf. Maybe I'm a wolf, bro. I don't know. Probably. I'm just saying. Who thinks I'm a wolf? That's so funny, bro. Well, to me, actually, I look at myself like as a lion. Personally. Uh, that's how I take a whole like perception towards things. I look at everything like into my own image, cause I feel like if a lion was a human being, it would it would be consistent, you know, and everything. Like if it has like the ways of a human, it will be like so consistent in whatever it like is good at. Like they probably would have been having like various types of skills set that they will be doing. Like being like a musician, or but I know they wouldn't be doing like something like in the workspace, because workspace like they so like whatever. Hello, Haley and Jacob. You know, so yeah, man. So whoever's watching me right now, I just hope that you guys make sure that you guys subscribe right now. That will really mean a lot. Hi, Al, bro. Equality, bro. Augusto Terra. No, I don't speak Spanish, bro. I don't speak Spanish. No, you guys have to mind the background, because if you're a real fan, you'll probably know why there's a background like that. you know. So yeah. Hi, bro. I'm currently not eligible to comment. Why not? Why you not eligible to comment, bro? I mean everybody eligible to comment. My favorite animal. That's my favorite animal. Let me think. My favorite animal is what is it? I like lions, bro. I like lions. Yeah, I'm a big fan of a lion, bro. You know, but wolves are like I like a lone wolf. Yeah, I feel like it like it resembles me a lot. I do like a lion, but I like it. A lion. I like a lion's mindset, and then I like a lone wolf's mindset too. So if you I could be like be either of those between a lion or wolf. I would choose like a lone wolf, you know, like the true alpha, the one that tries without a pack, tries on his own, hunts on his own, like the one that's like the ultimate. I feel like that's me, bro. You know, I feel like I'm the ultimate. Like I do. Listen. Let's say I do need people, right? I do want people, but I don't need people. You know, I do want them around, but I don't need them. Like bro, I can literally cut you off like in an instant right now, bro. You can just mess with my energy like right now, and I'll cut you off. Literally, like I don't play with my energy, bro. Yo, Terrell, bro, why you keep on like just saying hi the whole time, bro? You're being corny right now, bro. I did agree with you, bro. Didn't I agree with you, Terrell, bro? I did agree with you, didn't I? Bro, Terrell, what is your favorite animal, bro? So, excuse me for not asking. What is your favorite animal? What is your favorite animal? I want to know. Put it in the comments. Or whoever that's live right now, you can just comment what your favorite animal is. And then I'll hear about it. Today is the full moon. The the wolves are like thriving today. You know, they're gonna be signaling where they are, location, like the location of like whatever we at. And then there'll be like a lot of, what's this? What is it? That sickness you have when you have like a wood beat, when you're bitten by a wolf. That's that sickness you have. What is it? They call it like lymphocarpy, lymphocarpy, like lycanthropy. I think so. I forgot, but it's something like that. Lycanthropy, the sickness. So what happens is that when you want to get the sickness, it's like you experience like you start to think, and like you will some point like you will shift into like a werewolf at some point. That's your mind. That's what be in your mind, but it doesn't actually physically happen or literally happen. No, but that's what's on your thoughts. So it kills you like in your mindset, and then next thing you know, you like. So that's why you have to be headed to a doctor immediately once you've been bitten by a wolf. So in a full moon, you experience those like if you've been bitten by a wolf at the full moon. Like let's say you've been bitten by like in like within the week, same week, and then there's like a full moon within 2 weeks time. And then you experience like that, and then you didn't go to the doctor. You experience like the lycanthropy within the next 2 weeks or something like that. You know, I read it somewhere in the internet. You know, I like to read stuff. You could say like I'm a beautiful like I like me I don't know why sometimes I just say I don't like reading. I hate me, bro. I hate reading when I'm forced to read. when I'm forced to read, I hate reading, bro. When somebody forces me to read, I hate reading. It hyper my focus. But when it's me, when I want to read, I'll read everything. Like I will read every book. Like the books I read Romeo and Juliet. I've read The Pie. I've read um, some different Afrikaans books. If you know Afrikaans, that's like a full track language. That's you can if you don't know that it's in the history like languages. It's in this history. Um, what's this history? History studies. That's what it's when they say in the South African history, the food tracker. Then when they came to South Africa, they formed a language, and then it was like it was the British people actually. They formed a language, and it was Afrikaans, and then they came to South Africa with that language, and then they formed the trackers. So they called themselves the trackers while they were in South Africa. So they made a language that says Afrikaans. So they call themselves like Afrikaners, and then they made babies over here, and then they had colors. You know, that's why they have like mixed races. They had like children with like black people. Some of them, which they made like colors. So yeah, that's how everything went about. And I know all this, bro. Yo, it's so weird, bro. Like it's just so. I just know all this. Um. So can you? How can I show you if there's a full moon out here? Can I show you? Okay, let me show you. Let me show it. Can you see that? There's a full moon right there. Yeah, it's a full moon. Closing the curtain right now. No, bro. I don't speak. I don't even know what Swahili is. I'm like, bro, me. I don't even know what I am actually. I'm a. I'm not. I'm like a. I'm like a. I'm alienated. You know. Like literally, bro. I'm alien. I don't even know what I am. Bro. I just came I just be different. Yeah, that's because the reason why I speak English is because I was raised mostly by the British people, British white people, you know, my whole life. I grew around white people, friends, white. It was only white. I was like, I was. It was more like I was too. I was always like, I was too white for the black kids, and then I was at the same time I was too black for the white kids. But one thing about the white or like white people, is that they've never like pushed me away. I would say it was more like me. The most people that would push you away is like It's like the black people. I don't know what's wrong with black people, bro. Black people push you away, bro. It's like the moment they notice like something like it's just different. They just don't wanna they don't wanna mess with it. What's my country? What's my country? I'm from South Africa, bro. You think I'm from British? No, I'm not. Just because like I'm saying that I was raised by white people and like for like British, I come from British, but that don't mean like me personally like I am British, but it's just that the way that they taught me like when I was growing up, they, it's like them it's like God was making like something from what I was intended like for a ways for me to be um how can I put this, to be um I mean just forget it. Just forget it. um yeah, but that's you, bro. If you think I'm like whatever, it doesn't matter. That it don't matter. What's your name? Bro. Maybe you think that, or maybe like the fact that I got, I don't know, but I've never seen like I mean like a Nigerian speaking the way I talk, or maybe they yeah, I'm using my phone, bro. Hi, Leighton. Wow, Leighton. Wow, your name should be Two Wow. If somebody records that line from a certain movie, then you and that's my favorite like series. I like that series. Let me give you a hint. In that movie, just like a British guy. He go to Los Angeles. You know, where when the movie starts, he gets pulled over by a car. You know, and then by a cop. And then in his car, and he's like trying to bribe like the what's this, the police, the detective. And then it's like the detective is like, so are you trying to bribe me, sir? And it's like, of course I'm trying to bribe you. And it's like, uh, and then it's like, no, I won't take the money, sir. And it's like, so what do you desire? And then it's like, and then he starts to have like this mojo section, like suddenly, and I'm like, and it's like, gets like, he's like so in tune, and like, then it just confesses whatever he desires. I forgot what he desires, just like whatever. And then he was like, he's gonna make that happen. And then he was like, suddenly he started changing whatever, and suddenly he wanted to take the money to be bribed, and then just took off. Do you guys know that movie or the series? I'm not gonna say. Okay, let me just say it. It's a series. It's a series. Let me make it straight. It's a series. Okay, so um, today's day today's date is actually the 1st of April. No, that's the day today. The 1st of April, 2026. The time is 18:49, and that's like uh 11 minutes to 7. Am I right? Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. I think I'm getting right. I'm getting great. I'm getting great at math. You know, I'm getting great at math. You know, it's just I'm just quite loving it. You know, so exceptional, like so little, like so whatever. Like as time goes by, man. You have to realize that it's just all the things that you have. It's just you have to have somebody by your side. That's why you have to. I notice. Maybe at least one person. Like for me, I don't care about friends, bro. Like I could really have no friends at all, and I'll still thrive. But for me, bro, as long if I have like a girlfriend, you know, and that's fine with me. But and that's still I shouldn't need the girlfriend. I don't like needing a girlfriend. I don't like it, bro. That's the reason why right now, bro. Like I've taken like a break, you know. That's the reason why I think I've actually taken a break, like from like dating, It's because I don't want to need somebody, you know. I just hate like needing anybody. I'm not a very needy person, It's not. It's one of those things like it's like when you come to this life, you become very needy, and then something inside is like, just get away from me. Like I just have that feeling of like, uh, you making me need you. I'm like, look at you. Like I just the moment I get so needy, I just feel so disgusted with myself. I just become so like what am I doing right now? Like so like this is what you'll be doing for your whole life. I just it's not me. It's not me. Maybe that's how the adult relationships try, bro. Like they thrive on neediness. Me, bro. The first thing I need God. That's the first thing. I need prayer, and then the third thing I need my purpose. You know, and it's not even my mom yet. My mom is not even a pizza yet. Yeah. And then I think that's the top three I need. That's my top three. That's God, purpose, and what else? And that's a prayer. That's my top three needs. And then without those things, bro, I don't like. I wouldn't be at this point where I'm at today, bro. You know, you might look at me and think like, oh, I don't think you've made it. Like me, I personally don't care, bro. I don't care. If you think, oh, at the place where you think like you've made it, bro, I don't care. If you feel that way, that's how totally how you feel. But for me, bro, I know what I've went through. Like, I've seen people like die before me, bro. Like that they were coming up with me. They died like as friends of mine, bro, died. Like like people that like really love me, like people that mean like well, in life, you know. To see them like die like that, it just it takes a toll on a person, and then sometimes you learn from that and you grow, you know, and you realize that it's whatever, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, it's not even new to you. You know, I'm saying things you already know, bro. I mean, if you're a Jaddey fan, you probably know this stuff. You know, I mean, you guys probably know me like a book right now. I have like 1,100, you know, 1,100 videos out on the internet, and that's only just on YouTube. You know, that shows how much consistency I have over this thing, and that shows how much like love and I have for like creating content. You know, it just means like, you know, hello, Billiard. What's with the seed? What up, Larkin? The red. Hello. Why you being rude, chat? Don't worry about them, Larkin, bro. It's just, it's whatever. Me, bro. Personally, I'm just more like focused in what I have to do, and each and every day, you know, like as I pray, you know, I feel like the more God, you know, tells me, like, you know, like I might go through like, you know, spiritual attacks, you know, every time I sleep, you know, or whatever. It can even happen on a physical. It can even happen on a physical, you know, like like some friends, you know, they try to like call you over, like, you know, just to yo JD, man, let's go outside and just have like some drinks, you know. But you me, bro, I really don't. I'm not, you know. I feel like I don't know. I don't like drinking, bro. You know, I hate drinking. I hate alcohol. I'm not a big fan of alcohol. You know, I just don't like alcohol. I don't like how it make me feel. You know, just that feeling of alcohol. You know, just I think that's the reason why in the past, you know, I prefer like smoking over being having alcohol. You know, because alcohol, it's like alcohol. When you drink alcohol, you know, it's like you forget things. Like you forget what you did yesterday. For me, that's terrifying. Like, bro, like, what were you doing the whole time? Like, who was it? Like, who was controlling your body? Like, was it Satan? Was it demons? Whatever. Like, so you're not aware of what's going on. Like, and you're cool with it, bro. I'm not cool with that, bro. I'm not cool with that. So that's like, bro. That's the reason why I decided. You know what? You know what? Let me I like, bro. I didn't know what to do like right at the time, right? I was still a kid, you know. I'm growing, right? I'm growing up, you know. I'm learning life, you know. I don't know all the answers, and I will never know all the answers. You know, I'm not God. Only God knows all the answers. That's why I pray every day, and that's the lesson for today, and that's the motivation. Always pray. So prayer makes you better every single day, so that you can you can look back on your past, you know, and realize that you 100 times better than the person that you were in the past. You know, you know, and that's the reason why you have to pray every single day. Like, bro, I mean, I would, I would like, I would rather die just being alone right now, bro. I'm not sure if you guys feel me with this one, you know. If you don't, but that's cool. Now let's talk about the one that you want to talk about. Let's talk about the one you want to talk about. I'm sure some of you guys, I didn't just come here to just hear me just talk about my life. You guys came here to hear about care about what Jordan plan. Yeah, I got a crush on her, man. You know, yeah, I've always had a crush on her on that girl, but ever since I was like 17, bro, you know, I just saw it from like the internet. Yo, and I searched myself like on Google, bro. There was like a comment that said, there was like um the reason why I like, or quote unquote, um chose the blonde is because of the fact that she's got all the status and said she's got all the money and whatever. And I'm like, bro, the reason why, first of all, she's a person. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. You know, I see her as a human being. You know, she may have whatever. You know, but I still, if she didn't have none of that thing, like the way I look at it, let me just say it this way. The way I look at it, I look at it in a way of like she's like a human being, right? If she didn't have that platform, I wouldn't have noticed her, right? Not because of the fact that like she's like uh not like she's just celebrity or whatever you guys say it. Like I don't even see myself as a celebrity. But like people like look at me as a celebrity or whatever, but I don't even look at myself that way. But it's like for me, it's like hello Nexo, you good bro? For me, I just prefer that they just look at it in a way of just um I just look at it in a way of that if you just um rely on the fact that I'm just doing what I have to do for for my sake, you know, for my sake. And that sake is that I will never try to use anybody for cloud. Like I'm not a cloud chaser, bro. I am not a cloud chaser. Look at Imagine a guy was a cloud chaser, bro. He just doesn't make sense. Like guys are born to thrive, bro. Like if there's a guy like who's like a cloud chaser, bro, how will I be a cloud chaser and I have consistency? It doesn't make sense. Consistency and cloud chasing doesn't. But cloud chasing comes when there's like stems no real growth and nothing. I just built this whole company that I have right now, the JD Entertainment, this whole JD gang that we own right now. You know, what we own right now. Yo, bro, they saying that I'm just cloud chasing to the blunt, bro. No, just that they tripping, dog. They tripping, bro. They trying to put it on me, like, and they want to make me cool for it. I appreciate the fact that they just saying that I'm independent, whatever. I appreciate that they acknowledging my work, like the internet is not and noticing that the fact that I'm suddenly become like this, this worldwide, phenomenon of whatever that they say I am. So I just appreciate the fact that they're acknowledging the kid. That's what I appreciate. But I I mean, I'm not saying that I don't expect negativity to come from it. But right now I'm just talking to it like right directly, like I'm facing it right now, like and just saying that if I would have met her right now in face to face right now, you know, Joseph Blanc, and then you say whatever you say right now, like I wouldn't be behaving in a way that makes sure, first of all, that tells like that tells like I've never like seen her like before or whatever. I would never do that. I would never do that. But you know, I just I have my God is telling me that her current boyfriend right now was that Thomas Day, like says like, oh, I've never known just the bond and like never. What my God's telling me right now. It's telling me like that guy have know her like this whole time, and he's just playing like he's like playing mind games with her, and I and you waiting for me like to like I don't like it's just nothing like bro bro there's no way like bro you live from the States like and you think like a guy from all the way from SA would just know and you think like I'm that nosy like me bro you like in the regular basis like I really don't I really don't know anything about anybody on like I will literally just walk past you like literally and without even knowing you like I've even met people like from actors or whatever like but they're the one that came up to me like and be like tell me like, oh I'm from this movie and did you know I'm actually from this movie I've met Natasha or Tahani or whatever and then we had made this movie or whatever and then like I met Nasty C do you want me to talk to him for you or whatever and I'm like yeah you would probably like to give me a word out there that'd be alright that's what happened and that's something that really happened. I met people that tell me that stuff was stuff. Because I've been like I came from like my school. I came from like a school of like the like stars. Everybody a star. In their own light. You know, some of them they like have like brilliance. Intelligence. But for me, I feel like I was the outcast. I was the one that stood out the most. I'm not saying like in a way like I'm like trying to be cocky. Like I really mean it. Like like for me, like I really come from like humble beginnings, bro. Like, it was like it just made sense. Like, bro, this like when I look at it like right now, I just like, my damn, this is really ordained by the gods, bro. Like, this so it was so huge, bro. Like, and then to suddenly to be like the king of the whole school, like we and just holding like you know like there was like rich kids out there, richest kids in the world, you know, richest kids in like in the country, but they came to SA like just to get a scholarship from there, whatever, just to be go there for 6 months and just to whatever, you know. That was just some time, man, So and you claiming like me, I'm just like a cloud chaser. Like, what's up with that? Bro, I got my own history. If you think I'm a cloud chaser, then that means you don't know really me. That means you're not even a true fan. You're just some hater, you know. But I mean, I'm cool with hate, bro. You can bring all the hate, but I know at the end of the day, what it's gonna do? Yeah, yeah, you got that right. It's gonna make me more trendy. I get him bigger and big. Shout out to Reezy then, Kid Reezy, young Kid Reezy. You guys know young Kid Reezy. Yeah, that guy makes really good music. I'm getting bigger and big. I tell my ex I don't need it. You that whole lot of beats. I'm getting bigger and big. I'm getting bigger and big. I'm getting bigger and big. You know, yeah, that means a lot, man. You know. So, to be for you, order. To be for you. So yeah, man. Like it just it doesn't cut it, you know. Like for you to just be telling me that I'm just a cloud chaser, bro. Like I'm now the reason why I like if it was for me, bro. I like personally, I wouldn't have addressed this, bro. But the reason I'm addressing it right now is because y'all always messing up the connection that like I have like with Jules LeBlanc, you know. Like she's trying to talk to me and she's like this whole time you just like withdrawals like that and it's just like like whatever. But this negativity that you're trying to pose a thread, you know. So when I'm trying to address that right now, like it's not not it's like it don't work that way, you know. Like I'm not gonna let it slide, bro. I'm not gonna let it slide. I'm not gonna let it slide. Yeah, I know, bro. Sometimes I let things slide, bro. But today I'm not letting nothing slide. Matter of fact, lately, I ain't been letting nothing slide. I have not been letting nothing slide lately, bro. Yeah, bro. It's that time, bro. I'm talking my shit. You know, I ain't letting nothing slide. So I saw it on Google, bro. They put, bro. They even put it in my in my bio. People are searching for that stuff, bro. How could you be that cruel, bro? Bro, people are searching for that stuff, bro. These, bro, you know, you know, people search for me, bro. I see like analytics, bro. People search for me. People they search my name, bro, and then when in my name pops up on Google, and then it's like, oh, she's like has a crush on Jerusalem LeBlanc because I don't mind like people telling me that I have a crush on Jerusalem LeBlanc. I really appreciate that, you know, because that means like, oh, that means they saw the video of me just wanting her, of the what's the video's name? Of Juliana Grace the Bound video. That video. That the one that had like 500 videos, I mean 500 views, you know? So yeah, that's how it went. I mean, so today was actually I didn't even actually plan on like dropping like videos actually, you know. But it was just like I was just like uh doing like business as usual, you know, business. It's business, straight business, bro. You know, because it's not about feelings anymore, bro. You know, yes, it like when I started, it was like about feelings when I started. You know, because when I started, it was like based on life and how I feel was like I was like I'm just like this. Oh, I'm this artist right now. Like it just feels good right now because I was starting it out. You know, like when I was like 9 years old, just like yeah, man. I'm like I can do this, you know, like it makes sense, you know. But as I started like getting more skilled, I still realized like yo man, this is not. But now I'm getting skilled, like I'm realizing that I'm ahead, like of most people. Like I could like probably slack off right now, bro, and still be ahead, you know. And realize I brought it back more people like than I've already did in the past, you know. But I don't want to say the people that brought it back and like in songs, Like then I'll be trying to show shade to the people that then people don't want to work with me anymore, you know. Like I really appreciate for everybody that I work with, in the songs, I really appreciate everybody. But when it's me, bro, on a song, trust me, bro. Trust me, I murder that song, bro. I would murder it. I would body it. Like me, bro. When it's like written J A to the double D E Y, Jaddey, just know game over. Game over, bro. Like if there's no game being played, bro. There's no, bro. That's that's when you gotta run over to the hills, bro, and just do whatever from afar. Cause, bro, cause we ain't playing over here. You can play over there with your guys, who whatever you call them, you know, who your favorite artist, whoever it is. But over here, we ain't playing. We ain't playing over here. We taking over. We running it, and that's the reason why y'all mad. I think that's the reason why I know why I'm mad. Because y'all realizing like, yo, how was this guy taking over? And that, and now I'm realizing that, like, that's the reason why I even saying this in the first place, right? That I want I want this card. I want Tunis LeBlanc because of the fact that um she's what what is it? I forgot now. I mean, you guys can remind me. I already told you. So that you know, I mean, that doesn't work that way, bro. You can just people that make you feel some type of way when I sing, it doesn't mean like you have to put me down, bro, or the way I look, or the way I dress, or the way I sound, or the way I put myself, or the fact that I've got a huge fan base, and I did it on my own, and I did it in front of y'all. Everybody saw that. Everybody saw it, and I know it because I have my enemies tell me, bro, and every single time, bro, I've taken over Facebook. I've taken over what's this, Instagram. I've taken over what's this, YouTube. Now it's time for TikTok, and then what else? Probably even more. But I'm not focused on the others. I'm focused on YouTube right now. Yeah, but that's the goal right now. I feel like, bro, for me, bro, I've already achieved whatever I wanted. All I ever wanted to do was just to achieve the dark night of the soul. That's all I ever wanted, and that's what I've always realized. And and most of y'all in the comments don't even know what the dark night of the soul that it is. What is it? Like you don't even know it, but you're a human being. Where you think you're a human, you don't even know what you are. What are you? Oh, bro, man, and you think you're living, bro. You don't even know who, like, and you just come and you're saying like, oh, I'm just gonna live my life in an average way, or I'm just cool with just being so, what, I'm just cool with just having a little money. I'm just cool with having being paid 3K a year. What's this? 3K a month. 5,000 a month, whatever. 10,000 a month. And you was cool with that? But I ain't cool with that, bro. Me, like right now, bro. Right now, me in my bank account, like I I probably have a zero zero, but in my mind, bro, I'm already like sitting like billions or something. That's how I feel on the inside. And for me, that's how it matters. The mind matters more. The matters the most. What matters the most is what's in here. And you're trying to like convince the kids, like you say, you see the kids. I feel like the kids more better than more than the adults nowadays. most adults like they don't know what you're talking about. They think like, let me tell you that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Like you don't know. It's like, it's like the, it's like the whole world in general. You see, the world, right? Don't let the, don't let the world tell you like, you should be what you should be not. You know. And this is what I mean. It's like they say there's a kid, right? You see me, I'm like, I'm already, I'm 25, right? So I'm no longer a kid. So I cannot, I cannot never live my life in a way that of a 9 years old that came after me. You know, I can never tell them how to live their life. Never, never, because I don't know how the way the universe is shaped of how they were perceived. You know, you know, in their life, like in how they, I don't know how the, and the entire universe is like perceived, like in terms of like the government, how they made them see the world is right now. Like in our time, like it was mainly about cartoons. Like in order for you to realize like your own potential, you have to watch the cartoons, bro. See, cartoons, they will never lie to you, but you can watch movies, you can, because cartoons, they have their, yes they lie sometimes, like in terms of like what they talk about, like literally, but you should pay attention to the message. Don't look at whatever they're like, they're trying to show, like, oh, it's you trying to be like it's anime that you don't want to watch it, like they're like for children, whatever. Look at the message. What does it say? And then take that and you plant that. But that's what that was for my generation, and I applied it. Look at where I am, and now I'm just like, I'm this wise guys, like in terms of my age, I'm probably like sitting like, I'm sitting like at the highest rank right now, because I've seen the people like in my age, bro. They just so lazy, bro. They just so lazy. I've never seen like somebody like at my age, like right now, doing like 100 push-ups. Never, never ever. But you will see a younger kid doing 100 push-ups, because they live, or maybe they're not even doing 100 push-ups, they probably like doing something, they like really smart. They even probably even smarter than me. Like, bro, I'm not even smart, bro. It's just that the time went by, I realized that I'm not smart, right? I just kept on learning. I made sure that I beat the kid that was given by birth to be intelligent. You know, for me, let me just say, me, I'm dumb, bro. Let me just say I'm dumb, but I just made sure that I shouldn't stay dumb, because you know why? I have consistency. That means I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to learn something new. I'm trying to figure out the whatever that's the the out that's out there, that's new, and I'm always trying to like be better, trying to be better, and trying to better myself every single day, trying to better myself, trying to better myself every single day, growing like exponentially, you know, out of proportion, you know, and so yeah. So you asking Nicholas like, how am I doing? I'm doing great, bro. Like, I'm doing great. Actually, I'm not even actually doing great. Actually, I'm at peace. I'm at peace with myself. I mean, I may not be at peace like in terms of what's happening around me, but I'm at peace with myself. You know, and that's what matters the most. I did everything I always wanted to do. I did everything I always wanted to do, everything, and I made sure I did. I made sure I did. I lived my fullest potential. I did whatever I wanted to do, and when I wanted to do it, and the time I wanted to do it, and I do it when I want to do it. But you know me, I don't like being at peace, bro. You know, because the moment I become at peace, then I realize I'm stagnant. You know, but let me just say, I'm just at peace for now. You know, because I'm really just getting started. You know, I'm only just getting started. You see right now, what you're seeing right now, you think I'm already far, but this is just the beginning. You think you seeing everything? Oh, bro, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. Oh, this is something that this is something that the world needs to see, bro. But I mean, I don't care what's going on around me. I don't care, bro. You can treat me how you want to treat me, bro. I know who who's gonna take care of me. Do you know what? Prayer and God, and he does that every day, every single day. I've noticed. I've seen, and one thing about God, I've noticed is that when people treat you badly, you know, He makes sure that they treat you bad, right? They treat you badly, and they have the greatest time, And then while they treat you badly, and then they he gives them like a few years, just to forget about it, and then it's like, and it's time. Then it's what? Karma comes around. Just bro, somebody's dead, whatever, something's going on. Oh, like probably some financial, like whatever, just so miserable, broken, whatever. I'm not saying I'm not saying like like bro, don't be mean, bro. But I'm just saying just be careful to the people who are mean who you become mean to. You might be mean to a chosen one. I'm not saying I'm the chosen one. I'm not saying I won't say that, never. Never ever say that. But I might say to my songs I am, but because that's me just like telling what's on my mind or whatever. Towards music is what's on my mind. That's because that's my daily life, you know, and that's what I see things on my perspective, whatever. But you can just do whatever you want to, like even right now. But go ahead and treat me how you want, to whatever you want. I don't care. But just watch how God reacts. Like you see the normal people, like they sometimes get the karma, like normal karma in terms of like you get like a leg break, and like you get your broken leg, and then it's like fixed again. But with the chosen one, it's like permanent. With the chosen one, it's like permanent. That's when you know you messed up, and then people wonder why, like what happened. You don't know what you went wrong, bro. It's the time, bro. It's that time. So guys, it's about the end of the video right now. So you guys make sure that you guys like, and you gotta comment, and you gotta subscribe though. Y'all already know what it doing, man. So what? It's late. It's just late. So I mean, I'm not saying I'm angry, but I'm not. I'm not an angry person, bro. I don't like being angry, but it's just me, just like just stating my opinion. But if you still want to treat me that way, it's totally up to you. Like it's cool, bro. Whatever. I don't care. Go ahead and do whatever. But I'm just saying my opinion. You know, like whatever you can do, whatever you want to do. And I just say that I can control how you react and talk to things. I can never control things, but so that's whatever. So it's about to get to the what, to the J, to the A, to the G E Y, to the J, to the A, to the G E Y, to the J. Told